New details tonight from the Laredo Police Department. They say that the 6 victims found inside the train car were already dead by the time they arrived here in Laredo. We're also getting a more clear timeline on the ill-fated train route. As you can see behind me, people are bringing their boats and jet skis to the 2 boat ramps now open here in Canyon Lake. But it's a bittersweet return to normal for an area experiencing a historic drought. The city's new master plan, they're asking you how they can better improve their parks to better fit your needs. A plan like this usually comes every 5 to 10 years, but with the growing amount of population in the New Braunfels area, the city says it's time for new ideas. The man found here was found with a voter registration card in his possession, and it was from Mexico. The cause and manner of death have not yet been released, but we'll be sure to update you with any information as soon as we receive it. But when the water level get extremely low, like with the drought conditions, that can be extremely dangerous. That's why the city installed this fence, to keep people out, but more importantly, to keep people safe. Tomorrow, the Rock will return to their Spurs watch party, but just for tonight, it's all about the World Cup.
Yeah. Now, I just want to show you guys, this was what I found right outside of my hotel room. This block of ice is bigger than my head, but you can see just how cold it has gotten and how much it's accumulated over the night.
As you can see behind me, the memorial for the children continues to grow here on Richland Hills Drive, and court records that we received today from Hidalgo County show that Marlene Vidal earlier this year became the sole custodial parent of 5-year-old Adrian and 6-year-old Eliza. The 21-page document includes the terms of agreement for visitation rights and child support to be paid by the children's father, Defala Semeju. But in the section labeled Parents' Information, the judge checked a box that allowed Vidal to withhold information like her address and other identifying information from Semeju because it was, quote, likely to cause the mother or children harassment, abuse, serious harm or injury, or would subject the mother or children to family violence. The order only allowed the father supervised visitation rights on Sundays and unlimited video calls. But when we asked Hidalgo County's district clerk for any other documents relating to potential family violence that may have influenced this judge's decision, they told us no other documents existed. Less than a year after that order was filed, Vidal was arrested here in San Antonio and charged with 2 counts of capital murder after lighting her car on fire with the children that she was granted custody of inside.
I couldn't even sleep, just thinking about these poor babies. You know, like I said, I saw the little girl smiling, I saw her happy, and it's just, it's just heartbreaking for anyone.
It was a crime that has shocked communities here in San Antonio where it happened, and in Edinburgh where Vidal lived with the 2 children. Vidal is still currently in custody in the Bexar County Jail. She is currently facing 2 charges of capital murder and 1 charge of arson. Her bond is currently set at $2 million. Reporting from the Northwest Side, Ethan Trejo, News 4, San Antonio.
It just makes your heart it's full, and to see everybody come out.
This year's theme is the power of a living legacy. And the reason why it's a living legacy is because we do what we do, like the march and other programs. We have to continue to be an extension of his dream.
While not as large as the march in San Antonio, the 11th annual MLK March in New Braunfels is just as proud.
The values that Martin Luther King lifted up in the 60s are values that we still need today.
Hundreds of people gathering at 10 this morning, marching from Prince Psalms Park to the town square.
This is the day, as we said, the Lord has made.
Before eventually making it to the New Braunfels Civic Center, where the celebration of culture was on full display.
I think it's good for the community to come together and celebrate and show all the diversity that really is in our community. You don't often see it.
With more than a decade under their belts, the Martin Luther King Jr. Association in New Braunfels hopes they can continue to grow their voice and encourage unity that they want to see in the world.
We just want to keep being a part of it and get it out to the community and let it grow, and then and spread the word that, we are peace lovers and, overcoming obstacles.
From New Braunfels, Ethan Trejo, Fox SA.
Familiar sight this playoff run, the Salesian Sisters of St. John Bosco in full support of course, the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, they got to enjoy the game in person Sunday night, courtesy of the Spurs. And tonight, one of our very own reporters is going back to his roots at St. John Bosco. Fox SA's Ethan.kj.trejo shows us how despite the Sisters' newfound national fame, their mission remains the same in the heart of the West Side.
The Sisters have become unlikely Spurs celebrities during this playoff run, but behind the viral fame is a ministry rooted right here in the West Side, one that continues long after the final buzzer sounds, and one that I've been blessed to be a part of. The Salesian Sisters at St. John Bosco are Spurs fans through and through, even getting to watch the silver and black in action at the Frostbank Center Sunday night, and getting some newfound attention.
For Luke to come up to us and to shake our hands, and then I just asked him, hey, can I say a blessing over you? And that too was just spontaneous, but that's what we do.
But first and foremost,
for us, it's all about directing people to God and to young, like for us, we do it for the young people that we serve.
After garnering national attention, people from San Antonio and across the country have stepped up in ways the Sisters say they never expected. Supporters have been buying items directly from the Sisters' Amazon wish list. The donations are helping both the provincial home where retired Sisters live after decades of service and the children here at St. John Bosco School and their Learning Center, which serves children from 6 weeks old through the 8th grade.
Our resources are very limited, and so this has been able to help us for our mission, so we're very grateful for that.
Sister Bernadette has helped coordinate much of the effort, and for me, seeing her again brought back memories from my own childhood, as I was once a student here at St. John Bosco.
For me, it's actually a joy to talk to you, is to see you having been a product of our ministry throughout the years and to see how God has placed you where you're at right now.
On Tuesday, even after receiving an invitation to travel to Oklahoma City for the Spurs game, the Sisters chose to stay here on the West Side and host a watch party for the children and their families instead, with the help of Kalig Motors and swag from the Spurs.
Even though the Spurs nun sounds cool, we are technically not nuns. Right. We are sisters. And we're not the Spurs sisters either. We are Salesian sisters.
While the blessings keep coming, Sister Bernadette says there's still more work to do to serve San Antonio families.
This is a year-round operation. So even though the hype is great right now, don't forget about us later too. And the young people that we're ministering to here in especially on the west side of San Antonio.
But you can bet they'll be back in the Frostbank Center, courtesy of the Spurs, on Thursday night. For me personally, it's been special getting to return to the school that helped shape so much of my childhood. The Sisters say no matter how much attention comes their way, their focus will remain on faith, family, and serving this community. Ethan.kj.trejo, Fox SA.